Being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live.
Hey guys, it's your girl Slayer V, and you are now tuned in for another episode of Slayer V Podcast. I know I had a little delay, with this recording, but thank you guys for reaching out and sticking through with me, bearing with me. I do a lot, okay? I'm always working, handling business, meeting new people for new business ventures and all of that. But you guys are definitely my first priority. So I'll be sure to definitely be a little bit more on point with getting these episodes out to you. So I just wanted to start off by saying that, but welcome back. Welcome. I really did miss you. So let's jump right into it, okay? While I was on my hiatus and I'm, out in the world and doing all of those things that I do, I came across, this song. I believe the guy's name is Vito. And I forgot the name of the song. Don't quote me on it. However, in this song, he talks about a girl that basically went through this heartbreak, right? She was dealing with this guy. He took her through a heartbreak, but he's telling her to yo, boss up, get yourself together, dust yourself off, get right. Stop wallowing in your sorrow. Okay. So needless to say, that's one of my favorite songs right now. But I basically wanted to have the conversation, with my ladies for just a quick moment. Okay. So the quote I got was, boss up. It's time to get out your feelings and into your bag. I'm going to say that again. Boss up. It is time to get out of your feelings and into your bag. Okay? Because at the end of the day, yes, it's human. Okay? Yes, he dumped you. Okay. He ghosted you. Okay. He might have fucked your friend. Okay. I get it. Things happen. It's not about the heartbreak. It's about what you do when you get out of the heartbreak. That's the most important. Okay? So with that being said, once you get that real ugly cry out, because once we all go through the ugly cry, right? Once you get that ugly cry out though, sis, I'm not even gonna call you sis, I'm gonna call you guys queens. Once you get out that ugly cry, queen, it's time to boss up now. It's time to get back to looking good. You know what I mean? And when I say look good, I mean mentally, meaning get closer to God, okay? For those that are spiritual, for those that are not, just get closer to having a peace of mind, okay? Get back to high self-esteem, okay? Get out of insecurities, all right? Get back right physically. Go to the gym. It's okay to go to the gym, okay? Even if you don't want to get a gym subscription, take walks. You can literally walk the weight away, okay? Get back to going shopping and looking good for no reason. All of that or anything that make you feel good, get back into makeup. Get your lip gloss popping. Get your lashes popping. Get these units popping. Whatever it takes, get back to that after this heartbreak. And I know it may be more easier said than done, but you can do it. You understand? Get back to your dreams. I get it. He broke your heart. He played you. He did this. He did that. I get it. But what you gonna do? You gonna sit in it for days and months and weeks, and then you just gonna start eating excessively a lot? Start drinking a lot? Then what? Now you fat and you always drunk? Like, that's not a good combination, sis. Trust me, I've been there. I'm only telling this to you guys out of experience. I've been the fat drunk girl because my heart was broken. It wasn't good, and it wasn't pretty, because for every loss, it has to be a gain somewhere. And why not make that gain your bag and your money? Because when you start to look good and you getting back to smelling good, that's when all the new tools gonna come. Okay? And the ones with the money. I'm just saying, like, all right, it might not work for everybody, but it can work for you. No, seriously. All jokes aside, for real, sis. Like, I get it. 2020 was a lot. It was a lot of loss. But I need for my queens starting April 1st, 2021. I'm only putting a date on it because it's the next month. That's the first of the month. Let's get back. Okay? So I have a couple tips for you guys, okay? Just to help you get your mojo back, right? Just to help you get your groove back, get back into your, you know what I mean, and start feeling yourself. So I got a couple tips that I want you guys to basically keep in mind as you're going through your new transition of happiness, okay? So the first tip, or I use this as a word of advice. I follow this wonderful queen by the name of Coach Stormy. For those that do not know her, follow her on Instagram. She is amazing. And she give it to you straight, no chaser. So this is why I love her. Hi, Coach Stormy. Hope you see this one day. But she said her words of advice were, any relationship that is not aligned with who you are currently or where you want to go in the future, needs to either be eliminated or totally limited. I'm going to read it again just to make sure we heard this correctly. Any relationship that is not aligned with who you are currently or where you want to go in the future needs to either be eliminated totally or limited. So let's talk about that 2.5. What does she mean? That means anyone that you're around, your friends, family, hell, it could be your mother or father. If they're not on your vibration, if they're not giving you positivity, if where you see yourself going in the next 6 months or the next year, if they're not there, then you got to push them over to the side, sis. If he's not there, then you got to push him to the side, or you got to just remove him. Because you can't keep allowing negativity or low vibrations to be in your energy and expect yourself to win. That's not going to happen. It's just not. Because when you deal with low life mentality, you're going to get low life results. And queens, we don't do low life. You know, we don't take L's over here. So we don't do low life. You understand what I'm saying? My advice to you is start checking your surroundings, right? Sit back and just observe who's around you at this current moment in order to consciously make a decision as to whether they should stay there or if they need to go. Okay? Keep that in mind. So now the next tip is stop allowing people to alter your mood. So what I mean by that, okay, if let's just say you're having a great day, right? You woke up, your skin glowing, your outfit on point, you know what I mean? You ready to go out the house. You just know today is going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And your phone rang. And you look at the name and you know that 9 times out of 10, when that person calls you or texts you, it's some bullshit. You just know because that's just the person that it is. How about don't answer that phone? Or how about don't answer that text? Because if you already know just from the name, and remember, you started off having this beautiful day, you in a good mood. If you know for sure when you pick up that phone, if that person is going to take your mood somewhere else, don't answer it. Don't. Remember, it's the high vibrations for me. I'm just saying. People keep asking me, oh my God, what are you using on your skin? You're glowing. And I'm like, oh my God, I am. I definitely am glowing. You want to know why I glow? Because I have peace. And anything of a low vibration cannot penetrate that. I don't even give it energy. I don't give it time. I don't give it anything. This is why I glow the way that I glow. This is why I smile the way that I smile, because I do not allow anyone of a low vibration to get close to me. So once again, stop allowing people to alter your mood, okay? Another tip that I have for you guys, teach yourself to be unbothered. Okay. So I know we all hear, right? Oh, I'm unbothered. You know, everybody love the hashtag. Oh, I'm unbothered. I don't care. I'm unbothered. A lot of these people be capping. Okay? They really do be bothered. Because if you're unbothered, you don't have to say you're unbothered. The people around you will know. That's how I know they're capping. Okay? So when I say teach yourself to be unbothered, what I mean is stop allowing people to make you feel some type of way about what it is they want you to feel some type of way about. Meaning, I'll give you a perfect example, right? You're having a conversation with one of your friends, one of your homegirls, whatever the case may have been. She wound up telling you that such and such happened and this made her feel some type of way, and she feels like because that person made her feel some type of way, then she don't want you to talk to this person no more because you her friend, and you. Do you feel that? I feel exhausted right now just even saying that one little hypothetical scenario. You have to learn, Queen, to just shut it off. I'm not saying literally, like, could just say this person is in front of you. I'm not saying you got to literally stop her, but see, I'm the type of person, I'm going to just stop you cold turkey. I don't even want to hear that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, let's switch the subject. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care about it. Yo, where we going to eat? Because, you know, I ain't missing no meals. So anything revolving food and drinks, you already know I'm on it, okay? But I'm just saying, learn to be carefree, meaning to care less about things that do not serve you. For me, I can only speak about me. If it's not about my bag, okay? Meaning, for those that don't know what I mean when I say bag, if it's not about getting to the money, if it's not about the next business plan to make even more money, or if it's not about doing something that I know is going to make me feel better, meaning getting money, I don't entertain it. I'm not bothered by it. It doesn't affect me. I might listen to it if I'm in that mode, but most of the time I'm not. So guess what? I'm going to block it out. So once again, teach yourself to be unbothered. It'll help you out later. The next tip, this is more about when it comes to dating, okay? I always love to give my queens some dating tips because I know it's a lot more single ladies out now, and, you know, we want advice on how to play the fields and, you know, to get better quality guys, you know, in our realm. So I got a couple tips for that. So the first thing is, when you're dating, have a roster. And what I mean a roster, have options. Have more than one guy that you can call, text, and go out with. Whenever you keep yourself focused on one, then that means that you're putting all of your eggs in one basket. Remember, we're dating, right? We're playing the field to see who has the potential. But if you're only dating one person, it defeats the purpose. So have a roster, queens, okay? Have a roster, all right? Now, along with having a roster, I want you to keep in mind, think with your mind and not with your heart, okay? What I mean by that is stop allowing your emotions to get the best of you, okay? Stop allowing, oh, he took me out on this nice date. It was in Edgewater, or it was by the river, and then we had this great talk, and oh my God, he was so attentive. And look, bitch, bye. I ain't even mean to call y'all bitch. I'm sorry about that. But girl, bye. What you should have is a roster of dudes taking you to different oceanfront, pier front, rooftop, whatever. You need to have multiple people taking you to multiple places, okay? And may the best guy win. Because at the end of the day, queen, you're the prize, okay? You're the prize. So you don't get so caught up in all your emotions because this guy decided to do this thing. No, it should be, first of all, he should be courting you and taking you out anyway. He should be taking you to rooftops and all of that anyway. Now, of course, let me just add a little cliff note to this. It's only if you're worth it. Queen, a man will only do as much as you present him with. Okay? So if you're presenting him with an Applebee's look, you're going to go to Applebee's. That's definitely where he's going to take you. Okay? But if you're presenting yourself with Noble, or let me see, I'm trying to think of some really good ones. STK, Midtown. If you're presenting yourself like that, then those are the places you will go. So what I'm saying to that is make sure you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So that means every moment when you walk out your house, hair laid, nails and feet on point, outfit on point, be your best self every day you walk out your home, because you never know who's going to be that next potential guy to go on this great date with. But if you in the single realm and you like, oh, I'm so single, my heart is so broken. You know what I mean? So if you running out your house, I don't care if you're going to the grocery store. You could be going to the bodega down the street, okay? Don't walk outside with no scarf on. Don't go outside with no sweat, no like pajama pants and a dirty t-shirt. And how do you expect for a great potential guy to approach you if you look like Aunt Jemima? That doesn't work, sis. Now, I'm not saying you have to be at the level to go to the bodega or to the supermarket or wherever you're going with heels and a did up outfit. I'm just saying some people are at that level. I'm just saying stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Be presentable at all times. Be your best self at all times, because you never know who's watching you. You never know when you're going to meet that guy, okay? Be mindful of that. So another tip is, okay, and this is an important one, okay? Queens, please watch out for manipulation. Okay, I kind of stuttered with that. Watch out on being manipulated or the signs of manipulation when you're out here dating these guys, okay? Now, what I mean by manipulation is I was taught very recently, by the way, that the dating game is like a game of chess. So what I mean by that is you always have to be at least, or try to foresee at least 3 steps ahead of your opponent. Meaning that you should already have an idea of what he's going to say and how he's going to say it. Maybe not how he's going to say it, but more so what he's going to say based on what you're going to say. So I say all of that is, once again, get out of your heart and get in your head, okay? Don't allow these dudes or these men to run game on you. That thing called intuition, a woman's intuition or that gut feeling, that is real. Pay attention to that. Also, queens, we know when a dude try to run game. We know it. Just based on something that the way he will respond to a question. If you know it's game, call him out on it. Like, yo, you really trying to game me. Like, that ain't even happening. Like, you bugging. Like, you got me messed up. Say that. Because if you don't, queen, guess what you gonna end up with? Remember that situation I told you earlier? Oh, God, he done me. He messed with my friend. And then you gonna be back with the ugly cry. Who wants to keep doing the ugly cries? I know I told. So be mindful of manipulation, okay? And the most important tip out of all of this, okay? The most important tip that I can give you right now, have things to do. Okay? What I mean by have things to do, keep your schedule busy when you're dating. And I don't mean fake busy. I mean like really be busy. And besides, what I mean is besides work, okay? Besides your 9 to 5 or whatever you do to get money, pick up hobbies. Go out with your friends. Date yourself. Hello. You know what I mean? Go out. If you like painting, start painting. If you like shopping, go frequent the malls. If you like, I don't know, I'm about to say something weird. Like if you like going to the gun range, I don't know. Like just have hobbies, okay? Because when a man sees, and this is very true, and I've heard men say this all the time. When a man sees that you're always available, he will make you the last option on his roster, not the first. Because remember, you don't want to be the queen that every time he calls, you answer. Every time he texts you, you respond. You don't want to be that girl. B shaking his head, yes you do. No you don't. Don't be that girl. Because when you're too available, guess what? It's another queen on his roster that's curving him. Okay? When he calls, she looking at the phone like, nah, I don't want to talk right now. Boop. When he texts, she looking at it like, I'm in the middle of something. Can't talk. And she'll literally say that. So when I say, don't be fake busy, but don't be too available. Men love to chase. That's what they like to do. They were designed that way, queen. But if you're not giving him anything to chase after, then you're boring to him. And he's no longer interested. So then you're going to be like, oh my God, we went on this bomb date, but he never called me back. Like, what happened? Or after a week, I just didn't hear from him no more. You were too available. You probably were too on him and so focused on him that you forgot about you. No, queen. Remember, boss up. Get out your feelings and get in your bag. Allow that man to chase after you. Now, I'm not saying do the, oh, I'm going to not answer and I'm going to not, whatever. Don't be childish. We're grown here, okay? I'm speaking to my queens that are emotionally mature, okay? Or I'm trying to teach my queens that are listening, for some of you, to be emotionally mature, okay? So be busy. Have things to do. Go to the gym, pick a hobby. I don't know. When he does call or text, if you're into him, it's okay to respond. But don't be too needy. Like, don't be too on him. Like, if he texts you, you text back. Maybe it took him a little time. Maybe he's doing something. And you like, did you get my text? Did you see it? I just called you. Why didn't you call me? Stop doing that, queen, please. Because that's annoying. It is so annoying. Remember, if you already have things to do, you're not worrying about the fact that he didn't hit you right back because you were busy anyway. Listen, I'm giving you guys free game right now. Because be in the back shaking his head like, oh, yes, tell them. I'm telling you, queens, the only reason why I can tell you all of this is because I lived it. I was once where you are right now. I went through the woes. But then once I begin to heal and focus on me, focus on yourself. That's where I find that a lot more of my queens that I am talking to, when they come to me, the first thing I notice is that they have low self-esteem. And a lot of queens don't want to admit that, but they do. Because if I'm asking you, how's your day going, or how have you been, and the first thing you discuss is a man, that's a problem for me. Because that means that you're not taking the time out to nurture yourself. You have to take the time out for you and find out what makes you happy, because a man cannot make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. And whatever he brings, whatever happiness is like added bonuses. I'm just trying to, for real, I'm telling you guys, because I speak to men all the time and they tell me this. Like, I don't understand why women feel like it's my duty to make them happy. They should already be happy. They should already be secure in who they are. So they won't have to worry about if I'm out and about and they wound up coming to where I'm at and they see me talking to a female. If that woman is secure in who she is and she's confident, truly confident in who she is, she's not even going to question it. Because you are who you are. And like Jay said, how you going to upgrade? What did he say? What's higher than number one? You know what I mean? That was a line. How you going to upgrade me? What's higher than number one? I'm just saying. You have to think like that about yourself, queens. So let's bring this all back, right? Full circle. Remember, now is the time to boss up. Get out your feelings and get in your bag. Get out of this heartbreak. You cried already. You did your ugly cry. You did your praying. You did your soul searching. You done your thinking about what went wrong, what could have went better. You've done all that. You shook that off. Now it's time to get right. Remember, stay ready so you do not have to get ready. Do not leave your house looking unpresentable because you never know when your next potential guy will be there. So, now that was all of the tips and all of the good stuff that I had. And I just got one little transitional conversation before I, end this. I don't like leaving you guys. But yes, it's just one more thing that I really feel like is imperative, which means very important, that I want to say to you. And this goes for men and women, okay? Please start to pay more attention to your body. And what I mean by that is when you don't feel good, okay? I'm not talking about your physical outside appearance. I mean when you start to get like headaches more often. Or if you realize you start to have pains in certain places on your body, or, please start to pay more attention to that. Because your body will always tell you when something isn't right, okay? And at those times when you start to feel different or you notice things, happening, go to the doctor, okay? Because health is important, right? I don't care how much a baddie you say you are. For the guys, I don't care how much of a dope person, or I'm fly, or I'm this, or I'm that. All of that means nothing if you're not healthy, okay? So please, please, please be sure get your annual checkups. You know what I mean? Make sure mind, body, and soul is all one. I know that was, totally left from everything that I was just speaking of. However, it's important, especially at this time that we're going through, with the pandemic, and we have loved ones dying from different reasons. But I'm very big on not only mental health but physical health. I want my queens and kings to continue, or to be able to watch me until the end of time. But I want you guys to be healthy, okay? So, I know it was a transition, but I, just definitely wanted to just add that in. And now that you've made it to the end of the episode, I tell you guys every episode I'm going to have, little, sneak peeks, right, of things that are to come. So coming soon, very, very soon, Slayer V will be doing a Slayer V spring mixer. Hey. Yes, I'm doing a spring mixer. And what that means is I want all of my queens to come dressed to impress in your beautiful dresses and springtime outfits. I want all of my kings to come dressed to impress and all your best gear and all that good stuff. And we're going to have us a great time, okay? There will be food, there will be drinks, and most importantly, it will be great vibes, okay? So be on the lookout for my promo. It's going to be, conversations. It's just going to be dope. And I hope you guys are as excited as me. Yay! Because I'm very excited. So I will put all of this out very, very soon. Hope to see you there. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.
Being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live.